Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you're brand new here, hi, my name is Crystal, and today I am here with my sister Brenda. Come on, Brenda. And I'm also going to be joined by my sisters Christina and Cecilia, but they'll be coming in later. We are in Bisbee, Arizona today, and right now I'm outside the historical museum. We are going to be going on a ghost tour in a little bit, but I hope that today we see some ghosts, because honestly I believe in ghosts, but I've never seen one with my own two eyes. And even if we don't see one in person while we're on the tour, I would love it if I could see something while I'm editing this video later on, just so that I have that solid proof, and so that I have a story to tell people when they ask if ghosts are real. I can be like, yes, they are real, I've seen it with my own two eyes. So fingers crossed that we see something today, and I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. So let's hope this is a very entertaining video. If not, at least we'll get a history lesson of Bisbee, Arizona. Welcome back to the last video of spooky season. So since it is the last video, I thought I would end on a spookier note. And what better way to end on a spookier note than to go ghost hunting. If you guys saw last week's video where we went out of town, there was actually a whole day that I hid from you guys. The only reason I hid it from you guys was because I wanted to hold it off until today. I wanted to get into the spooky vibes before spooky vibes season ends. So let's head out to Bisbee, Arizona, where we embarked on a ghost tour with the local ghost tour company, Old Bisbee Ghost Tours. But first, here's a little history of Bisbee, Arizona. In 1877, Army scouts and cavalrymen went to the Mule Mountains to scout the area for renegade Apaches, but instead ended up finding signs of mineralization of lead, copper, and silver. Bisbee proved to be one of the richest mineral sites in the world. It produced nearly 3 million ounces of gold and more than 8 billion pounds of copper. Bisbee was so booming, in fact, that for a while it became the largest city between St. Louis and San Francisco, with a population of over 20,000 people. However, like the rest of the US, Bisbee's history isn't so dandy. After several years of the booming mining town, the mine workers had had enough of the bad working conditions, discrimination against foreign and minority workers, and low wages that they decided to unionize, but the mining companies found out, and so began the deportation of the workers. The workers who had gone on strike were kidnapped and held at a local baseball park, where they were later loaded onto cattle cars and sent off to New Mexico on a 16-hour journey through the desert with no food or water, leaving them with no money or transportation. Once they arrived, the workers were threatened to never return to Bisbee. As the mines later started to close and people left Bisbee in search of work elsewhere, many creatives such as artists and musicians flocked to Bisbee, which is what it's mainly known for now. It is a very welcoming and lively community. So now that we know a little bit more about Bisbee, let's get to know some of its ghostly residents. Okay, so this back here is an old bank, and apparently the previous owner used to hear someone being dragged and someone yelling from the top floor. He checked on it, but he never saw anything. Let's see if you see anything. So one of the first ghostly figures that we caught is when we're walking down the main street. My sister snapped a picture of what looks like a figure in the window. Now, this part of me is like, is this a poster that just, with some really great lighting inside the apartment building, it ended up looking like it was a figure? But I also question it because it looks like it's see-through, and then there's light that looks like it passes right through it. I also don't think it was like a sticker on the window, because it was like sideways and it wasn't like right on the window. So that has me questioning if that was something, because that one is kind of trippy, and I think that one is like pretty solid.
Ready?
Yes. No, I'm not ready.
There's no way that's a poster or anybody else, because we would have seen that person.
That's real. They're getting down back there. Okay, hopping on here real quick for the next clip because I want to talk to you guys about it. I have made it very clear on this channel before, whenever I've talked about ghosts, you guys know that I believe, but I also question, and I will instantly try to find a reason as to why something happened, so that I mainly don't get scared, but also because I just feel like a lot of things could be coincidental, but some things are just too coincidental and perfectly timed that they almost just don't seem like they were an accident. I believe in ghosts, but for me, I need to physically see something or experience it myself to 1000% believe it. And on this tour, while it was going on, I did not see or hear anything. So I left this tour very disappointed, thinking that I caught nothing. I was like, okay, maybe this was a waste of time. I shouldn't have even done this. But I also held hope. Once I went to edit this video, I would find something. And guys, I was not disappointed. Okay, so in this next clip, people who have gone on this tour before took a picture right outside this building, and they caught an image of a little girl, and you guys will see me talk about this in the video. And then the owner of the building has heard little footsteps right outside the entrance to the building before. So there are several pieces of evidence that there is a ghost that roams this area. As we left, I kind of stayed behind the group a little bit to talk to you guys about it, and also just capture right outside the building. And I did not see anything, I did not hear anything. But, and this, see, part of me questions this because I'm like, okay, this could have been an actual human being. There's no proof that this wasn't a human being, because the only proof is memory, and memory can sometimes fail you. But I also think that this is just too coincidental to even be fake. Like, it's too coincidental. And it's also kind of creepy, and I want to believe that it's real and that I actually captured something, because then that makes me feel good. But part of me is just always like, maybe it's not. Anyways, I'll show it to you guys. Okay, so apparently there's a little boy that pops up right here. Okay, so someone has taken this photo here of this little girl, and she would pop up. She was telling us the story of how the previous owner would hear someone walking back and forth on these steps, and someone that was on this tour took a picture and saw her that looks like her. Pretty creepy. Okay, did you guys hear that? Literally, as I am talking about the little girl and telling you guys that someone has captured her there before, someone says into my mic, "Come and find me." Not only is someone saying something that is very creepy and out of context, it is also a child's voice. I do not recall there being a child. Granted, there could have been a child and maybe I just blocked it out and did not listen to it, but knowing me, I would have acknowledged it and said that was very rude of that child to talk while I am filming. As I have done in various videos, as soon as anyone interrupts me, I jokingly make fun of it and say like, that was very rude. I so would have said that had I heard that, but again, I could have just blocked it out in the moment and not even realized it, but I swear there were no kids around. And then another part that is very creepy is the fact that I have a directional mic on my microphone, so it only records what is in front of it. At one point, I turned my camera around the other way so I could film myself now. So my voice goes very low, and that's me just being like this, close to the microphone. That voice sounded like it was off to the side, a little far away, but yet close into the microphone. But do with that what you will. I kind of want to believe that that was an actual spirit talking into my microphone.
But that's just one death, right? Is that still in business? So I don't think they're taking people to stay there, but they still do breakfasts. Because when we first stopped here, I saw a bunch of like
It's not focusing.
Did you see? Did anyone see it?
I think I did.
you
I
see
saw
it too?
something.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
I
saw it
did.
too. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what is that?
Oliver House.
Yeah, I saw that.
So people live there now, or it's empty and they just do breakfast.
Yeah, there's a couple in that street that live there. Yeah, if you go.
Kind of looks like there's someone there. Yeah, you see it? Okay, right up there underneath the light, it kind of looks like there's someone there moving. But that's an old high school, so I don't think anyone's there. Oh, everyone's leaving. Look at Bisbee is honoring Brenda over there. B for Brenda.
Or B for Bisbee.
Okay, if you want to put it that way.
You want water?
Do you hear that? What is that? That's weird. That sounds like someone tapping on the thing. I feel like I'm just reaching right now. We finally get to a park, and in this park there have been several sightings of ghostly figures there. In the park that we are at, I didn't actually film until we left, but I found a couple of things that prove to me that ghosts might be living upon us. There's also this other story of a lady in white. The lady in white isn't necessarily a bad spirit. The story goes that two local boys were down in the main area of the city watching a movie at the theater, and they were walking home through a little alley. Right outside of the hotel, they saw a woman dressed in white come out and put her hand out like this. The boys stopped. Right as they stopped, a bunch of bricks from a wall ended up falling right in front of them. So the ghostly figure actually watched out for them. So now the legend of the lady in white lives on, especially at this hotel. And this isn't like right next to the park, so I don't know why I would have seen this at the park. At this park, I didn't see this in person, but I took a picture, and when I was going back through my photos to see if I had caught anything, I caught this figure. And if you zoom in, it literally looks like the figure of the lady in white. Here's proof of what she looks like. Okay, now tell me that that is not the exact same figure. I kid you not. I did not edit that, and that blows me away that that figure appeared in the photo long before I ever even heard the story of the lady in white. And I think that proves to me that ghosts are real, but I'm still not spooked out because I didn't see anything like personally. The last piece of evidence that we caught while on this ghost tour is while we were walking through an alley. My sister Christina was snapping a bunch of photos throughout the whole trip, and I think this one, guys, this one takes the cake. This one to me is unbeatable and just proves everything. As we're walking down this alleyway, she snaps a picture of what looks like two figures, and not only two figures, but these men look like miners. It looks like they have, you know, the worker boots, the jeans. They actually, guys, I think we actually caught something. Is it just me? I don't know, like, that's pretty insane. She actually hid this from me and didn't tell me about it until after, because she wanted to surprise me. Okay, so we are now at the hotel in Tucson, well away from Bisbee, Arizona. So if any ghosts know that we spotted them, they can't come over and like haunt us anymore. We are now going through some of like the pictures that we took. My sister Christina took some pictures and she says that she has like very solid proof. She claims that these are like amazing.
Amazing. Fix it a little bit though. This is when we were walking down the alley, right?
Uh-huh. Is that Billy? It's a little boy, right?
No, I don't know if it's a boy or one of the Indians.
Wait, where is it?
Right here in the corner.
Oh my god, what the heck?
And
That does look like a person. I'll pop it up right
and then
here.
you can't really say it's not because
That does look like
because it's a fence and you can't.
Yeah, there's no one like walking by though. Like, you know, like
yeah, and then if you look at it, the top of the face and the head is on the fence part, so there's no way it could be a mural.
Because I'm too short for that.
there's another person.
Is it?
Yes.
Look at it.
This
I saw this.
This is the one that I saw when they were when you were showing it. I thought it was this. Is why I said, is that Billy? But that looks like another person too, like facing the wall.
No, the one I saw at first was this one.
Yeah, that's one you guys saw. So there's two in there. Oh my god. And then lastly, we finished the tour and we ended up at the Copper Queen Hotel, which is Bisbee's most well-known hotel, and it's actually been investigated by Ghost Adventures and they have caught stuff there. So I wanted to go inside. The tour doesn't actually go inside the hotel, it ends at the hotel, like right in the lobby, but they allow you to go up into the hotel and look around. So obviously I dragged my sister Brenda along and we went, and I wanted to see the Julia room because she's one of the most well-known like ghosts for the Copper Queen Hotel. There are 3 ghosts there. One is of the like cigar man, I believe is what he's called. Basically people will smell smoke before they like hear him or see him. Then there's a little boy named Billy who has been seen mostly by kids. And then the last one is Julia, who was a lady of the night. There have been various guests, especially men, who have said that they have seen her or that she has tried to like seduce them, or she's played with like their feet and stuff. So I'm a woman, luckily. Maybe that's why I didn't see her or hear her. I wish I would have. I asked her to say something, but we also weren't there long enough, and I wish we would have stayed a little bit longer. Maybe if we kept trying to like contact her, she would have said something. But yeah, nothing came of this next clip, but I'll show it to you guys anyways. So I guess John Wayne used to stay here. I don't know who that is. What's this? If there's a ghost here, say something into my microphone, please. Prove to me that you're real. What? It's kind of heavy in here. Like it's kind of hard to breathe. Okay, I want to see the Julia room. I think that might be, she said, in like the 3rd floor. There's this. I don't know if it's because we can going up and downstairs, but it's like really heavy in here. It got lighter. Yes, it got lighter. What the heck? Down that way, it's thick. There you go. There's a couple more for you. I cut you Fourth floor? Okay, I think this is the Julia hallway. Okay. On her room, it should say Julia.
Is it this one?
I don't know.
Should have asked.
Teddy Roosevelt. Yes, Teddy Roosevelt has stayed here. I'm kind of lost.
Me too. Is this?
No, it's because it's let's wait. Let's just take the elevator. This is scary. Okay, did she say she was on the 4th floor?
3rd floor.
3rd floor. So right now, oh, we are on the 4th floor. So internet work?
I have one bar.
Let's see. Julia. Julia. Room. Let's go. Oh, the Houdini room. Houdini used to stay here. There's an exit. It might be over here. Oh, she's in room 315. Oh, yeah, it's right here. This is her room. So, quick story. Julia was a lady of the night. She had this room right here, 315, because this was an easy exit for her clients to come in and out of. And she ended up falling in love with one of her clients, but they didn't love her back. So she ended up in this room, and people now say that sometimes, especially men, will see her or hear her. So it's pretty interesting. We're right outside of here. I don't like feel anything. It doesn't feel cold or anything. Do you feel any different, Brenda?
What's that? Employees only restroom?
Yeah, I guess it's a restroom in there. Julia, I just want, like, if you're here, can you, like, say something to the microphone and maybe, I don't know, you just say hello or something. I think it'd be cool. Confirm for me that spirits are real. I think that'd be really cool, Julia. Here, we'll turn around if you want to, like, do something while we're leaving. I'll show the camera this way.
It's funny how the Houdini room is like right next to the
Julia's room? Mm-hmm. Goodbye, Julia.
how like weak it feels.
Yeah. So there's also stories of a little boy named Billy. Focus on me. Focus on me. Okay. A little boy named Billy, and he would play with kids. Billy, if you're here, it would be cool if you said something. I don't know if you can do that. Oh, you would see me. I don't think we can go in there.
If you look at this one,
Okay.
you see the shadow right here?
Mm-hmm.
The full body one?
Uh-huh.
And then if you go more, you see the man and the woman in there?
Let me see, let me see, let me see.
With old-timey clothes?
Let me see, let me see. Okay, hold on. First, yeah, that's a shadow. That's a shadow.
That can't be a person because you would at least see their skin.
Christina
I
only
think
saw
that's the
one,
Oliver
but then
house, isn't
I
it?
found the
I think this is where it's where like that bee was, remember?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What?
Mm-hmm. Well, she started howling.
Hmm.
That's not where the bee was.
Yes, it was.
Okay, the last one is the most craziest one, or what? Or you have more?
I still.
How come you said not to show her? Not to
I
show.
don't know if they're like Halloween decorations or not because when I zoomed
No,
in,
that's
because
not-
I
that's
took
not-
3 different pictures of the Oliver house,
Mhm.
and then I didn't see these in my other 2 pictures.
I don't see anything.
In the window,
Is that a cowboy hat?
like there's 2 of them.
Right there. Right there. That.
Let me see.
The faces?
Yeah.
Right
That
there.
wasn't there.
Oh, okay, I see it. One of them looks like a pig to me.
That guy looks like he has a mustache.
I gotta see it. I have to like pay attention,
Hey, can you give me
like
my
focus in on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see it now. What the heck?
Because look, and I was
It
checking.
kind of
my-
looks cartoony though.
Yeah, that's the thing. But I looked on the other ones I took, and they're not in there anymore. This is a different photo.
Oh yeah. How is it that like?
Do you like how
It's
how
because
good
Christina
I
comes
has
up
more
in
of a vibe of like
More of the
Yeah, I feel
vibe.
like I'm very closed off, not intentionally. I just feel like my energy
Maybe it's
is
because we
not
make
there.
too many jokes.
Maybe my energy is too pure.
Maybe we just make too many jokes.
It's
I don't know if this is a shadow or if it's something.
okay, so that is it for this video. Those were all of the like ghostly or spirit that we somewhat or may have encountered during this trip. Like I said, I believe and have always believed in there being ghosts, but for me, I just need that solid fact. I need to have seen it to believe it. And I feel like this tour definitely proved it to me. But part of me is just always still going to question because I didn't see these things in person. And so it doesn't spook me. I want to have, and I also don't want to, but I want to have that experience where I get scared from a ghostly figure. But at the same time, I don't. I just think that maybe it's because I'm not sensitive to the other world, or maybe I'm not as open to the other world, so that's why I've never experienced anything. But I love hearing ghost stories. I love being scared. I love being spooked. And so it was really cool to like finally have some sort of proof. But you know, part of me will always still wonder, like, is it real? Is it not real? Was this coincidental? Was this perfect timing? But like the photos 100% were not faked. Like none of it was fake, to be honest. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you guys think that the stuff we captured was coincidental? Do you guys think it was real? But yeah, that is pretty much it. That was the end of spooky season, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please give this video a big ol' like. Don't forget to go down and subscribe so that we can become buddies. Also, don't forget to turn on those post notifications. Did I finally point to the right direction? So that you can get notified whenever I post a new video. But with that being said, guys, I will see you all later. Peace.
You ain't know you dealing with a monster. Let her go cause she a prima donna. Sweating me like she be in a sauna. Tryna bend her down in Tijuana. Stack of money taller than the plaza. Got a lot of drip with no water. I'm on shotgun with no sawed off. She know them problems coming with the Prada.